Learning starts in 3 seconds. Accord.
accord,
권위 지위 등을 부여하다.
give, grant, tender, present, award.
The powers accorded to the head of state. Aggressive.
aggressive,
공격적인,
hostile, belligerent, bellicose, antagonistic.
He's very uncooperative and aggressive. Alert.
alert,
알리다, 경보를 바라다.
warn, notify, apprise, caution, put on one's guard.
He alerted people to the dangers of smoking. Amateur.
amateur,
아마추어 선수,
non-professional, non-specialist, layman, layperson.
It takes 5 years for a top amateur to become a real Tour de France rider. Angel.
angel,
천사,
messenger of God, divine messenger, heavenly messenger.
God sent an angel to talk to Gideon. Apartment.
apartment,
아파트,
suite, suite of rooms, set of rooms, rooms.
Self-catering holiday apartments. Appendix.
appendix,
맹장, 충수,
verb form appendix.
I'm merely standing in while Stella is having her appendix out. Artificial.
artificial,
인공인조의,
synthetic, manufactured, machine-made, fabricated.
Her skin glowed in the artificial light. Attendance.
attendance,
출석, 참석,
presence, appearance, attending, being there.
My attendance at church was very patchy. Availability.
availability,
유효성, 유용성, 가능성,
opportunity, possibility.
Turkey producers had been losing sales because of the all-year-round availability of beef. Await.
await,
기다리다,
wait for.
We await the proposals with impatience. Backing.
backing,
지원,
support, help, assistance, cooperation, aid.
The foreign secretary won the backing of opposition parties. Beg.
beg,
간청 애원하다,
beseech, entreat, implore, adjure, plead with.
He begged his fellow passengers for help. Biological.
biological,
생물학의,
biotic, biologic, organic, living.
And what is the biological function of an organism? Bush.
bush,
관목, 덤불,
shrub, woody plant.
A rose bush. Businessman.
businessman,
회사원, 경영인,
entrepreneur, business person, industrialist, manufacturer.
The land was sold on to a developer in 1995, but the mystery businessman continued to have a financial interest. Capitalism.
capitalism,
자본주의,
private enterprise, free enterprise, private ownership.
An era of free market capitalism. Capitalist.
capitalist,
자본주의자,
financier, investor, industrialist.
The creation of the factory system by 19th century capitalists. Carrier.
carrier,
항공사, 수송 운송회사,
bearer, conveyor, transporter.
Water carriers. Chap.
chap,
등대, 등자리, 금, 균열,
become raw, become sore, redden, become inflamed.
His skin is very dry and chaps easily.
Accord. Give, grant, tender, present, award. Aggressive. Hostile, belligerent, bellicose, antagonistic. Alert. Warn, notify, apprise, caution, put on one's guard. Amateur. Non-professional, non-specialist, layman, layperson. Angel. Messenger of God, divine messenger, heavenly messenger. Apartment. Suite, suite of rooms, set of rooms, rooms. Appendix. Verb form appendix. Artificial. Synthetic, manufactured, machine-made, fabricated. Attendance. Presence, appearance, attending, being there. Availability. Opportunity, possibility. Await. Wait for. Backing. Support, help, assistance, cooperation, aid. Beg. Beseech, entreat, implore, adjure, plead with. Biological. Biotic, biologic, organic, living. Bush. Shrub, woody plant. Businessman. Entrepreneur, business person, industrialist, manufacturer. Capitalism. Private enterprise, free enterprise, private ownership. Capitalist. Financier, investor, industrialist. Carrier. Bearer, conveyor, transporter. Chap. Become raw, become sore, redden, become inflamed. Accord. Aggressive. Alert. Amateur. Angel. Apartment. Appendix. Artificial. Attendance. Availability. Await. Backing. Beg. Biological. Bush. Businessman. Capitalism. Capitalist. Carrier. Chap.
Circular.
Circular.
회라명 편지 안내문, 광고 전단.
Leaflet, pamphlet, handbill.
I received a circular from a building society. Classification.
Classification.
분류,
Categorization, categorizing, classifying.
The classification of disease according to symptoms. Cliff.
Cliff.
절벽,
Precipice, rock face, face, crag, bluff, ridge.
A coast path along the top of rugged cliffs. Clothing.
Clothing.
옷 의복,
Clothes, garments, articles of clothing.
Bring warm clothing and waterproofs. Clue.
Clue.
단서,
Hint, indication, sign, signal, pointer, guide.
Police officers are still searching for clues. Compose.
Compose.
구성하다,
Write, create, devise, make up, think up, frame.
He composed the first violin sonata 4 years earlier. Continent.
Continent.
대륙,
Mainland.
You're all my very extended family spanning all continents and all time zones around the world. Correctly.
Correctly.
바르게, 정확하게, 정확히 말하면.
Accurately, right, rightly, faithfully, unerringly.
She correctly answered 8 questions. Coverage.
Coverage.
범위,
scope,
The grammar did not offer total coverage of the language. Creditor.
creditor,
채권자,
beneficiary, cashier,
He sold his Ferraris to pay off his creditors. Cupboard.
cupboard,
찬장, 장롱,
booth, cubicle, kiosk, cabin, hut,
A broom cupboard. Density.
density,
밀도,
solidity, solidness, denseness, thickness,
A reduction in bone density. Desperately.
desperately,
절망적으로, 자포자기하여, 필사적으로, 생각다 못해,
in desperation, in despair, despairingly, in anguish, in distress,
He looked around desperately. Discretion.
discretion,
재량, 권,
circumspection, care, carefulness, caution, wariness,
She knew she could rely on his discretion. Educate.
educate,
교육하다,
teach, school, tutor, instruct, coach, train, upskill,
She was educated at a boarding school. Elite.
elite,
엘리트,
best, pick, cream, flower, nonpareil, elect,
The elite of Britain's armed forces. Essence.
essence,
본질, 정수, 진수,
quintessence, soul, spirit, ethos, nature, life,
Conflict is the essence of drama. Evolve.
evolve,
발달 진전하다,
develop, progress, make progress, advance,
The company has evolved into a major chemical manufacturer. Explicit.
explicit,
분명한, 명쾌한,
clear, direct, plain, obvious, straightforward,
The arrangement had not been made explicit. Fig.
fig,
무학과,
wit, iota, jot, hoot, scrap, bit,
Large, very sweet figs are best used fresh.
circular, leaflet, pamphlet, handbill, classification, categorization, categorizing, classifying, cliff, precipice, rock face, face, crag, bluff, ridge, clothing, clothes, garments, articles of clothing, clue, hint, indication, sign, signal, pointer, guide, compose, write, create, devise, make up, think up, frame, continent, mainland, correctly, accurately, right, rightly, faithfully, unerringly, coverage, scope, creditor, beneficiary, cashier, cupboard, booth, cubicle, kiosk, cabin, hut, density, solidity, solidness, denseness, thickness, desperately, in desperation, in despair, despairingly, in anguish, in distress, discretion, circumspection, care, carefulness, caution, wariness, educate, teach, school, tutor, instruct, coach, train, upskill, elite, best, pick, cream, flower, nonpareil, elect, essence, quintessence, soul, spirit, ethos, nature, life, evolve, develop, progress, make progress, advance, explicit, clear, direct, plain, obvious, straightforward, fig, wit, iota, jot, hoot, scrap, bit. Circular. Classification. Cliff. Clothing. Clue. Compose. Continent. Correctly. Coverage. Creditor. Cupboard. Density. Desperately. Discretion. Educate. Elite. Essence. Evolve. Explicit. Fig.
Flexibility.
Flexibility.
구부리기 쉬움, 굴곡성, 유연성, 나긋나긋함.
Pliability, suppleness, pliancy, malleability, moldability.
Players gained improved flexibility in their ankles. Forgive.
Forgive.
용서하다.
Pardon, excuse, exonerate, absolve, acquit.
I'll never forgive David for the way he treated her. Fraction.
Fraction.
부분, 일부.
Portion, division.
To convert a fraction to a percentage, divide the numerator by the denominator. Functional.
Functional.
기능 위주의, 실용적인.
Useful.
A functional role. Gang.
Gang.
갱, 범죄 조직.
Band.
A gang of bank robbers. Heading.
Heading.
제목.
Title, caption, legend, subtitle, subheading, wording.
Chapter headings. Hierarchy.
Hierarchy.
계급 계층.
Pecking order, ranking, grading, ladder, social order.
The initiative was with those lower down in the hierarchy. Hungry.
Hungry.
배고픈.
Ravenous, empty, hollow, faint from hunger.
I was feeling ravenously hungry. Imperial.
Imperial.
제국의, 황제의.
Royal, regal, monarchal, monarchical, monarchical.
Britain's imperial past. Indicator.
Indicator.
지표.
Measure, gauge, barometer, index, mark, sign, signal.
Car ownership is frequently used as an indicator of affluence. Initiate.
Initiate.
개시되게 하다. 착수시키다.
Begin, start off, commence, take action on, usher in.
He proposes to initiate discussions on planning procedures. Intelligent.
Intelligent.
총명한, 똑똑한.
Clever, bright, brilliant, sharp, quick, quick-witted.
Anna is intelligent and hard-working. Justification.
Justification.
타당한 정당한 이유.
Grounds, reason, just cause, basis, rationale.
The justification of revolutionary action. Landing.
Landing.
착륙.
Alighting, arrival, coming in, deplanning.
We made a perfect landing at the airstrip. Lifetime.
Lifetime.
일생, 평생, 생애.
Lifespan, life, days, duration of life, allotted span.
A reward for a lifetime's work. Lightly.
Lightly.
가볍게, 부드럽게.
Softly, gently, faintly, delicately.
She placed her hand lightly on my shoulder. Mathematics.
Mathematics.
수학.
Arithmetical problem, problem, calculation, reckoning, tally, question.
A taste for mathematics. Mechanical.
mechanical,
기계로 작동되는
automatic, machine-like,
A mechanical device. Mentally.
mentally,
정신적으로, 마음속으로,
in one's mind, in the mind, in one's brain, in the brain.
Soldiers become physically and mentally exhausted. Merger.
Merger,
합병,
amalgamation, combination, merging, union, fusion.
A merger between two supermarket chains.
Flexibility, pliability, suppleness, pliancy, malleability, moldability. Forgive, pardon, excuse, exonerate, absolve, acquit. Fraction, portion, division. Functional, useful. Gang, band. Heading, title, caption, legend, subtitle, subheading, wording. Hierarchy, pecking order, ranking, grading, ladder, social order. Hungry, ravenous, empty, hollow, faint from hunger. Imperial, royal, regal, monarchal, monarchical, monarchical. Indicator, measure, gauge, barometer, index, mark, sign, signal. Initiate, begin, start off, commence, take action on, usher in. Intelligent, clever, bright, brilliant, sharp, quick, quick-witted. Justification, grounds, reason, just cause, basis, rationale. Landing, alighting, arrival, coming in, deplanning. Lifetime, lifespan, life, days, duration of life, allotted span. Lightly, softly, gently, faintly, delicately. Mathematics, arithmetical problem, problem, calculation, reckoning, tally, question. Mechanical, automatic, machine-like. Mentally, in one's mind, in the mind, in one's brain, in the brain. Merger, amalgamation, combination, merging, union, fusion. Flexibility, forgive. Fraction, functional. Gang, heading. Hierarchy, hungry. Imperial, indicator. Initiate, intelligent. Justification, landing. Lifetime, lightly. Mathematics, mechanical. Mentally, merger.
Missile.
Missile,
미사일,
projectile.
One of the players was hit on the head by a missile thrown by a spectator. Mud.
Mud,
진흙, 진창,
mire, sludge, slush, ooze, silt, clay, gumbo, dirt, soil.
Ankle deep in mud, we squelched across a meadow. Ocean.
Ocean,
태양, 바다,
sea, the sea.
The Atlantic Ocean. Oral.
Oral,
호두에,
spoken, verbal, unwritten, by mouth, vocal.
They had reached an oral agreement. Painful.
Painful,
아픈 고통스러운,
sore, hurting, hurt, tender, aching, throbbing.
Her ankle was very painful. Part-time.
Part-time,
파트타임인 시간제에,
freelance, independent, one's own boss, working for oneself, casual.
Part-time jobs. Pensioner.
Pensioner.
연금 수급자 수령자,
Retired person, old age pensioner, OAP, senior citizen.
Photo.
Photo.
사진,
Picture, shot, snap, snapshot, likeness, image.
If I can decorate the site with all kinds of photos, I'll post pictures of the car. Probability.
Probability.
개연성,
Likelihood, likeliness, prospect, expectation.
The rain will make the probability of a postponement even greater. Productivity.
Productivity.
생산성,
Efficiency, production, productiveness, work rate.
The long-term productivity of land. Prominent.
Prominent.
중요한, 유명한,
Important, well known, leading, eminent, preeminent.
She was a prominent member of the city council. Provoke.
Provoke.
유발하다,
Arouse, produce, evoke, cause, give rise to, occasion.
The decision provoked a storm of protest from civil rights organizations. Refusal.
Refusal.
거절, 퇴자, 방해, 저지, 격퇴, 좌절,
Withholding, failure to grant, denial, veto, turn down.
He became tired of his friend's refusal to see him. Reporter.
Reporter.
기자, 리포터,
Journalist, correspondent, newspaperman, newspaperwoman.
I heard the television news reporters routinely refer to them as anti-Iraqi forces. Romantic.
Romantic.
로맨틱한, 연애의,
Amorous, intimate, passionate.
A romantic candlelit dinner. Rumor.
Rumor.
소문,
Gossip, hearsay, talk, tittle-tattle.
They were investigating rumors of a massacre. Sadly.
Sadly.
애석하게도, 불행히,
Distressingly, worryingly, upsettingly.
He smiled sadly. Seminar.
Seminar.
토론식 수업, 세미나,
Discussion, symposium, meeting, conference, congress.
The rest of the time we sit on panel discussions and in seminars and bash ourselves. Sensation.
Sensation.
느낌,
Feeling, sense, awareness.
A burning sensation in the middle of the chest. Separation.
Separation.
분리, 구분,
Disconnection, detachment, severance, uncoupling.
The damage that might arise from the separation of parents and children.
Missile. Projectile. Mud. Mire, sludge, slush, ooze, silt, clay, gumbo, dirt, soil. Ocean. Sea, the sea. Oral. Spoken, verbal, unwritten, by mouth, vocal. Painful. Sore, hurting, hurt, tender, aching, throbbing. Part-time. Freelance, independent, one's own boss, working for oneself, casual. Pensioner. Retired person, old age pensioner, OAP, senior citizen. Photo. Picture, shot, snap, snapshot, likeness, image. Probability. Likelihood, likeliness, prospect, expectation. Productivity. Efficiency, production, productiveness, work rate. Prominent. Important, well known, leading, eminent, preeminent. provoke. Arouse, produce, evoke, cause, give rise to, occasion. Refusal. Withholding, failure to grant, denial, veto, turn down. Reporter. Journalist, correspondent, newspaperman, newspaperwoman. Romantic. Amorous, intimate, passionate. Rumor. Gossip, hearsay, talk, tittle-tattle. Sadly. Distressingly, worryingly, upsettingly. Seminar. Discussion, symposium, meeting, conference, congress. Sensation. Feeling, sense, awareness. Separation. Disconnection, detachment, severance, uncoupling. Missile. Mud. Ocean. Oral. Painful. Part-time. Pensioner. Photo. Probability. Productivity. Prominent. Provoke. Refusal. Reporter. Romantic. Rumor. Sadly. Seminar. Sensation. Separation.
Shame.
Shame.
수치심,
Humiliation, mortification, chagrin, ignominy.
She was hot with shame. Shortage.
Shortage.
부족,
Scarcity, sparseness, sparsity, dearth, paucity.
A shortage of hard cash. Situate.
Situate.
짓다 두다, 위치시키다,
Locate, site, set, position, place, base.
The pilot light is usually situated at the front of the boiler. Sociology.
Sociology.
사회학,
Folklore.
The subject covers personal growth, sociology, and culture, and science and technology. Specially.
Specially.
특별히,
Deliberately, intentionally, on purpose.
A new coat and hat, bought specially. Spectacular.
Spectacular.
장관을 이루는, 극적인,
Striking, picturesque, eye-catching, breathtaking.
Spectacular mountain scenery. Squeeze.
Squeeze.
짜다 쥐다,
Compress, press, crush, squash, pinch, nip.
Kate squeezed his hand affectionately. Strictly.
Strictly.
엄격히, 엄하게,
Harshly, strictly, sternly, rigorously, relentlessly.
He's been brought up strictly. Subtle.
Subtle.
미묘한, 감지하기 힘든,
Fine, fine drawn, ultra-fine, nice, overness.
His language expresses rich and subtle meanings. Successor.
Successor.
후임자, 계승자, 계승하는 것,
Heir apparent, inheritor, next in line.
Schoenberg saw himself as a natural successor to the German Romantic school. Superior.
Superior.
우수한 우세한 슬래시 우월한,
High ranking, high level, senior, higher.
A superior officer. Triumph.
Triumph.
업적 승리, 대성공,
Victory, win, conquest, success.
A garden built to celebrate Napoleon's many triumphs. Trustee.
Trustee.
신탁 관리자,
Administrator, agent.
Pension fund trustees. Unfair.
Unfair.
부당한, 불공평한,
unjust, inequitable, prejudiced, biased, discriminatory.
At times like these the legal system appears inhuman and unfair. Unhappy.
Unhappy.
불행한, 슬픈,
Sad, miserable, sorrowful, dejected, despondent.
An unhappy marriage. Verse.
Verse.
운문,
Poetry, versification, metrical composition, rhythmical composition.
A lament in verse. Virus.
Virus.
바이러스,
Germ, microorganism.
The hepatitis B virus. Whereby.
Whereby.
하는,
By which.
A system whereby people could vote by telephone. Whiskey.
Whiskey.
위스키,
The water of life.
A bottle of whiskey. Wildlife.
Wildlife.
야생동물,
Animals, wild animals, fauna.
You can watch the wildlife.
Shame. Humiliation, mortification, chagrin, ignominy. Shortage. Scarcity, sparseness, sparsity, dearth, paucity. Situate. Locate, site, set, position, place, base. Sociology. Folklore. Specially. Deliberately, intentionally, on purpose. Spectacular. Striking, picturesque, eye-catching, breathtaking. Squeeze. Compress, press, crush, squash, pinch, nip. Strictly. Harshly, strictly, sternly, rigorously, relentlessly. Subtle. Fine, fine drawn, ultrafine, nice, overness. Successor. Heir apparent, inheritor, next in line. Superior. High ranking, high level, senior, higher. Triumph. Victory, win, conquest, success. Trustee. Administrator, agent. Unfair. Unjust, inequitable, prejudiced, biased, discriminatory. Unhappy. Sad, miserable, sorrowful, dejected, despondent. Verse. Poetry, versification, metrical composition, rhythmical composition. Virus. Germ, microorganism. Whereby. By which. Whiskey. The water of life. Wildlife. Animals, wild animals, fauna. Shame. Shortage. Situate. Sociology. Specially. Spectacular. Squeeze. Strictly. Subtle. Successor. Superior. Triumph. Trustee. Unfair. Unhappy. Verse. Virus. Whereby. Whiskey. Wildlife.
Thank you for watching.